Smith, y'all. And at night when I close my eyes, it's a rendezvous. There's no surprise. And I realize that you. In the morning when it's rise and shine, I know I'm yours, you know you're mine. My favorite kind of true. Every time that I feel your touch, there's a party in my heart. A day apart is a day too much. There's a party in my heart. Oh, in my heart. I hope you know it's true. True. Hope you know it's true. This is Matt Smith, everybody. I could say this about that. This is going to be fun. Thank you all for braving the inclement weather, cold. Yeah, it's just cold. Yeah, it could be a lot colder. But we're glad you're here.
Could you give me a tiny bit more vocal, a little bit more reverb on my vocal?
Yes.
Hello, a little bit more, please. Oops. Thanks. That should work. I'm going to segue into this. I'm going to start off real slow and then fade out altogether. You see what I mean? Well, I get up every morning when I wake up naturally. I got my fingers on the pulse of living. Existentially, nothing seems to faze me now. Life has taught the secrets how to live with simple dignity. And all good things will come. 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 All good things will come to me. Well, I used to worry constantly that everything affected me. My mood swings legendary with constant regularity. But all that seems behind me now. Ain't got time for worry, got to let it go to let my soul free. And then all good things will come, all good things will come, all good things will come to me, yeah. All good things will come, all good things are gonna come, all good things will come to me. Most definitely.
How'd that happen?
It's a weird turnaround. I like weird turnarounds. Well, a friend I love's not here today, but I still hear him anyway. He's only just a thought away. God, I wish miss him every day. He taught me how to be a friend, how to keep it real and to be faithful to all that I believe, and that all good things will come, all good things will come, all good things will come to me, yeah. All good things will come, all good things will come, all good things will come to me, yeah. All good things will come, all good things are gonna come, all good things will come to me.
That was fun. So my buddy David Norwood's here. Say hi to everybody. Hi, David.
Hey, buddy.
He and I write songs together.
Oh, okay.
Hello. So this is a song we wrote together. He doesn't remember it, but that's okay. Love by definition is a dicey proposition. For me, it's just a waste of my time. Heart might skip a beat the first time that you meet. For me, it's just a waste of my time. We'll catch it when I come around. It might thrill you to the marrow when you're struck by Cupid's arrow, but for me it's just a waste of my time. Common sense will take its leave when your heart is on your sleeve. Well, for me it's a waste of my time. Well, I'm standing outside of your door just like 1,000 times before. It's more than I can take. You said you would love me some more, but once you stop and tally the score, it's just another promise for you to break. When it comes to love, push always comes to shove. For me, that's just a waste of my time. standing outside of your door just like 1,000 times before. You know it's more than I can take. You said you would love me some more, but won't you stop and tally the score? It's just another promise for you to break. When it comes to love, push always comes to shove you. That for me's a waste of my time. But now take a look at me, I'll tell you just what you'll see. I'm just a fella who's wasting his time. I'm a fella who loves wasting his time. That's right, a fella who loves wasted his time. Thank you.
All right, spy chord. Got that on the spy chord. All right, let's see. Speaking of spy chords, let's do this one.
Okay.
And now for something completely different. It's a dark night in New York City. It's been raining, and the neon lights are reflecting off the pavement. We zoom in on a detective in an old overcoat with a fedora pulled low over his forehead. He's smoking a cigarette. There's a car burning off in the distance, and everybody's dead. It's the end of the movie, and the credits are rolling, and the detective is on his way back to his office. But he's got to go in through the back door because he owes the landlord too much rent. And in his office, there's a long-legged blonde with cheap perfume and a story to tell. And somewhere off in the distance, we hear a saxophone player playing slow and low. Much too hot to sleep. The glow from my cigarette lights my hand. Neon lights flashing outside my window brings the whole world into amber, red and green. Alone with my demons, wondering how my life turned out this way. Where once were many vibrant colors, now are only subtle shades of gray. Take two, they're small. Joe McColl on the guitar. And last night was painful, but oh, so familiar. I saw streets filled with lovers, hand in hand. But I found my comfort in constant companion somewhere in the bottom of a glass. And I'm not young like I used to be. Sometimes seems my best years lay behind me, and I lost some luck somewhere along the way. Where once were many vibrant colors, now are only subtle shades of gray.
This is called Humankind. Make the most of the situation. Play the ball as it lies. Put wings on your imagination. Watch it fly. Yeah, watch it fly. It'll fly so high. Love grows where it's planted. Tend your garden each day. Don't ever take it for granted. In a blink it might fade, just might fade away. Might fade away. Make straight our path. Make straight our eyes. Make pure our hearts. Be humble and kind. Be humankind. Make peace with your neighbor. Join in the dance. Grace comes not as a favor. It's not a matter of chance. Go on and take a chance. a chance. Make straight our path, make clear our eyes, make pure our hearts, be humble and kind. Make straight our path, make clear our eyes, make straight our heart, be humble and kind, be humankind. Thank you.
Let's stay right in that key for this next one here. Jesus crossed the border from Mexico, drove 100 miles an hour into El Paso, looking for a piece of the American dream. He'd read all about it in his magazines. He didn't know and he didn't care about politics or food stamps or Medicare. He was just looking for a little peace of mind and the man of milk and honey and good cheap wine. Jesus met a woman named Angeline who broke his heart after he made her his queen. But of course he forgave her, he was not what he seemed, not just a man but the very Messiah. Well, you know, life wasn't easy for the savior of the race, and he had blood on his hands, and he had dirt on his face, and he was tired and he was hungry. He was losing his faith, so he drove on back down to the border. Well, they stopped him at the border and asked where had he been, had he brought anything of value back with him. He said no man may profit from the wages of sin, and they decided that they'd better detain him. Well, they beat him up and they threw him in jail with a rusty tin bucket and a bed of nails. With a pastor named Pedro who looked rather pale to be locked up with the Son of God. Pedro woke up later that night. His cell was bathed in a heavenly light. And Jesus, well, he was nowhere in sight. He had gone to meet his maker. Now El Paso is another star in the sky. And Pedro, well, he's got a new mission in life. And the border guards, well, they just sit around, scratch their heads and wonder why they lost their Mexican drifter. And deep in the deserts of Mexico, there's a tiny little village where nobody goes. There's a simple man with a simple life, with a simple philosophy and a simple wife. And on movie scenes and on computer screens, we all keep searching for what life means. But Jesus, he just sits there by a stream, watching flowers bloom in the desert, watching flowers bloom, watching flowers bloom, watching flowers bloom in the desert.
This is fun.
It's fun trading songs. These are all songs that I'm singing off my various records, and of which there are many now.
Do you have them with you?
No, I don't bring it with me. Why would I want to do that? Why would
know.
I want to bring records with me? I might sell some of them. When I can make...
I just blow your tax bracket all to hell.
Or I can make hundreds or even tens of dollars online with streaming revenue over a few short decades.
Boy, that's
hundreds
not
or
fair.
even tens of dollars. I got a check one time, it was like for, 87 cents. And I'm like, wow, this is almost enough for an ice cream cone. The sweet taste of success. We joke about it, but it's
a travesty.
well, it isn't. It's just the way things are now.
Okay, that's a travesty.
There's not steam engine mechanics around anymore either, So it's really just one of those things that, and really we had it really good for quite a few years there.
I missed it.
You and I were both just a little too late.
Sorry for the delay.
It just gives us time for playful banter. And that's really why you're here. We like your songs, but we just want to be entertained. Make us laugh. Dance, monkey. Dance.
Are you not
Are you not entertained?
Okay. I don't know if y'all know this, but we were in a pandemic. Oh, what song is this going to be?
It's one of my favorite songs ever by yours. I just love this song. This is the one that runs through my head all the time. I'm like, damn you.
So,
Why did you write that? Now it's...
My wife and I became absolutely enthralled. This is for the one person that hadn't heard the story. Became enthralled with the Great British Baking Show. And that's where this song came from. Actually, the real story for this, where the song came from, is it was my birthday on Facebook, and somebody put a post on my, what's it called, a page? Somebody on my Facebook page that said, cake! I went, okay, I'll write a song about it. So it's actually a sing-along. There's only 11 words. I like cake. I like cake. I like cake. It puts the good into goodness sake. I like cake.
Because really, what more else is there?
That's it. That's it. All right. So, what the heck is...
I don't know. Just leave it alone because it sounds good.
I like cake for breakfast, I like cake for lunch. I like cake in the middle of the day, just for a little munch. But for dinner it's a salad, 'cause the doc says watch what you eat. Well, big old slice of chocolate cake, making a meal complete. I like cake. I like cake. I like cake. Puts the good in the goodness sake. I like cake. Well, now some cakes are flat, others profoundly round. Well, some cakes rise up to the sky, and others are upside down. Got your strawberry short and the ever popular pound. Well, just one bite of my wife's lemon cake make the world go round. I like cake. I like cake. I like cake. Puts the good in the goodness sake. I like cake.
Do you like cake?
4 eggs, 2 cups of milk, and 3 cups of flour. 2 some butter, some sugar, and you bake for half an hour. Set your oven to 352. Put it on the middle rack. You'll have a cake when you get back, Jack. Oh yeah, me and Betty Crocker, we like to mix it up a little bit, you know what I mean? You got your angel food and devil's food as well. Well, slice of cake is a slice of heaven, 'cause it tastes as good as hell. I like cake. I like cake. I like cake. Puts the good in the goodness sake. I like cake. I love me some cake. I like cake. Puts the good in the goodness sake. I like cake. I like me some cake. Come on in, give me some cake. You know, pie ain't so bad either. Brought to you by the American Diabetes Association.
It's the night of the spy chord. Okay, here we got that. Ouch! That was a good one. All right, here we go.
Okay.
No one could believe it as they waltzed right through the door. We all stood there shocked and scared as we waited for the war that would surely come into such a troubled land. Raise the low poll numbers is the plan. We all saw it coming, but we're too self-involved to stand against the ones back in the shadows who wait to implement their plans. And when they told us this was normal and to not believe the news, we posted pictures of our dinners and proselytized our views. But I am just a working man who looks out for his family. What the hell am I supposed to do? And all the thoughts that should stay on our heads are now out there online. By the way, I'm playing Friday, and I do hope you'll come by. And oh yeah, the news says that we're all fucked. But I can't seem to look away, and I can't seem to get enough. But meanwhile, my portfolio keeps going through the roof. 'Cause I was born in privilege and invested tried and true. So though I may have no regrets about where I am today, I know I am a lucky man, and most are not the same. But I am just a peaceful man who looks out for his family. What the hell am I supposed to do? And history has shown us that we've been through this before. We survived the Great Depressions. We survived the Great World War. No man or government defines our human race. If history's shown us anything, with time they all fall from grace. The world will keep on turning long after we're gone. We'll keep building larger cities and more children will be born. But when they write about this period, who knows what they'll say? Is it the end or the beginning of how we got this way? Food for thought.
Okay, I'm gonna. All right, this is an experiment. This is a song. This is a new song from 40 years ago. And Mark, you may have heard this one, but maybe not. I'm falling, getting in deeper than I saw, calling out your name, and I never thought you saw me. Stealing your face with 1,000 looks, well, it's lovely. I'm wondering, should I go unlock the door and ask you questions I never thought before I met you? With timing so right, I couldn't help but love you. Give it to me and I'll give it to you. Once you start, you got to follow through. Oh, give it to me, I'll give it right back to you. Your hand outstretched is my heart embraced. Start the run and I'll keep the pace. Give it to me and I'll give it right back to you. Give it to me, I'll give it right back to you. Well, I'm hoping the clock on the wall, well, it must be wrong, 'cause it's way late. Somehow I feel that I belong beside you, holding you close, dreaming of the morning. Give it to me and I'll give it to you. Once you start, you've got to follow through. Give it to me and I'll bring it right back to you. Your hand outstretched is my heart embraced. Start the run and I'll keep the pace. Give it to me, I'll give it right back to you. Give it to me, I'll give it right back to you. Give it to me, I'll give it right back to you. Thank you.
I'll put it in my pocket so I don't have to reach as far. At a certain point in all of our lives, we start to realize that, well, we lose our parents, and that's the way it's supposed to be. And you start to realize that you have to you come to terms with that, and you realize that you only have so much life around. But it made me start to think a lot about generational time and family time and people that have gone before us and all the people that follow us. And then I realized that if life goes right, we all end up as orphans. And that's the name of this song. It goes like this. If you're living your life and you're doing it right, then we all end up as orphans. And if your heart is your home, then you're never alone. Even in your darkest moments, there's a light that shines above you, where life can push and shove you, and the weight of all your worries seem unfair. You can find the silver lining in all the dark clouds you've been minding. You can finally find a fresher breath of air. And there will come a day when your heroes pass away, and you're standing in a field of days gone by, ruminating what you're missing. Get lost in reminiscing, 'cause that's when love will come and carry you away. Carry you away. And if you're living your life and you're doing it right, that's your superpower. And when your heart is your home, then you're never alone, even in your darkest hour. And for those who came before us, and all of those who follow, the bitter truth is they orphans too. And as the years continue, let their memories live within you, and your memories will live on within them too. It's our Stairway to Heaven moment. I couldn't help it. It was getting there. We were going there, so I'm like, let's just go there all the way.
There's just one problem. These guys didn't know it.
Well, we weren't doing that, but it was the spirit of it.
It was the spirit.
It was the spirit. That's what's important.
I like that part. Oh, this is fun. I haven't had this much fun since the pigs ate my brother.
We forgot to tell them about the tip jar.
Well, I was just going to say, folks, this thing up here. By the way, this is Robert Borowitz right here.
Yeah. Robert
He is tonight's activities. We usually have a really pretty girl doing this. Right now we have Robert.
Oh, we'll just leave it there, and you can stare at it guiltily. Think about all the money you paid to get in here on your things. And you're like, wow.
So tonight's show is being streamed across the interweb. And I don't know if you knew this, but Al Gore invented the internet. That's why they're called algorithms.
I would segue directly into something.
Okay.
If I were you.
This is for Eugene. And this is the guy that I wrote it with right here. All right, Dave, I do it a little differently than you do. I love me. I'm too good to be true. I love me. If you were me, you would too. I never have to listen to me bitch or complain. When I make love, I call out my own name. I love me. I love me. I'm on top of my list. I love me. I'm pretty hard to resist. A self-made man with a self-made plan. You know, I'm the only one who loves me just like I am. I love me. I can love me like nobody else when it comes to loving me. I don't need nobody's help. I'm so fine. I got what the French would call je ne sais quoi. When it's me, myself, and I, it's ménage à trois. I love me. It's too good to be true. I love me. And if you don't, well, boo-hoo. Let me explain if you don't understand. You know, I'm the only one who loves me just like I am. I love me. Love me like nobody else when it comes to loving me. I don't need nobody's help. I'm so fine. I'm everyone I ever loved. I got what the French would call je ne sais quoi. When it's me, myself, and I, it's ménage à trois. I love me. I'm too good to be true. I love me. And if you don't, let me explain. If you don't understand, yeah, I got love in the palm of my hand. I love me, 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 moi.
Thank you. That was a piece that I wrote for an instrumental record that I did. Just one guy, one guitar, one take. That's it. That's all you get. If you suck for the whole song. It's just you and your guitar. Warts and all. Learned it on the streets. Just kidding. Every once in a while I turn back into a guy from Brooklyn. You can take the guy out of Brooklyn, but as they say.
Somebody wanted a plastic CD of that.
No, there's no plastic CDs. It's all digital. I do have CDs, but I've always found, like, basically they make really good things next time you go skeet shooting. Pull!
Great, I just spent tens of
I
dollars
know,
making
you will get
CDs.
tens of dollars back. No, you will. You'll sell CDs.
I sold
Most
one
people
to-
buy them because they like you, not because they have a CD player. Right? I mean, let's face it. You don't really have a CD player. You just buy it because you like them. This is what we do. Right. That's the thing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do a new song. Mark, you've heard this once. This is not on the record. Oh, record? You mean this one? No, this. I think everybody has someone in their life that they look up to and they admire and respect and have learned a lot from. And people who have profound impacts on your life. So I wrote this song as a tribute to such a friend in my life. We're going to start again. Never do we know how far the story goes as we travel from our first day to our last. Not privy to the plot, we're cautious in our thoughts as we watch the future flying past. Sometimes we take sides, sometimes we run and hide. Sometimes you just gotta make a stand, facing what we fear, embracing what is dear, giving back what we can. But for you, but for you, what's the value of a life lived well and true? Never would have known it but for you. Never can we hold these days we were so bold, when everything before us was fair game. Like a river running fast, like the die that's finally cast, realizing that there's no one left to blame. for you. Yeah, but for you. What's the value of a life lived well and true? Never would have known it. Oh, but for you. Yeah, but for you. What's the value of a life lived well and true? And I never would have known it but for you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
All I need to do is look around me. I can see him in the air. Love is everywhere. And though he may be gone, he's right beside me. And I can hear him say my name from inside the picture frame. And I know all I need to do is let go. Open up my heart and say the words I love you so. Even though I know to let go. But when I dream you're standing there, the peace of love eternal in your prayer. If you could see what lies behind the earthly veil that blinds your eyes, the colors that the angels see, the music of it. He's the worry in your mind. Keep on believing, just keep trying. God is watching over you. God is watching over you. Even though the aching in my heart won't let go, and someday I will see your smiling face again. I know the aching in my heart won't let go. And when I dream you're standing there, the peace of love eternal in your a little explanation of that song. I've had lymphoma twice, and the second time I just lost my dad, and he came to me in a dream shortly after I was diagnosed, and he said, "Don't you worry, you're going to be just okay. God's watching over you." And so I woke up and I had this melody in my head, and it took me a while to write the song because I had to get the words right. But that was, sometimes songs are something they just pass right through you. And also I've been really trying to work on songs that are return to the songs that I grew up with. You know what I'm talking about. You had like Bridge Over Troubled Waters or these other songs that just like killed me because of first of all, I didn't understand why it affected me so deeply, like a mood or a certain chord progression or a certain combination of lyrics when people were singing from their heart, what they mean from. However, song after song of heart-wrenchingly earnest songs can be really fucking annoying. So that's why we have other songs too that keep you from going down the rabbit hole of stop making me come to terms with all this stuff that I've been trying to work out in therapy for the last 20 years, Matt. Stop it.
Okay,
all right.
We'll stop it.
All right.
I'm pretty good at most things, damn good at quite a few. There's one thing I'm no good at all. I'm no good at getting over you. Climb the highest mountain, swim the ocean blue. Do anything my little heart wants. I'm no good at getting over you. Getting over you. What I'm gonna do? No matter how you shake it, my heart keeps breaking. No good getting over you. Well, I read the Constitution, memorized the Bible too. I'm your encyclopedia of love. I'm no good getting over you, getting over you. What's a boy to do? No matter how you shake it, my heart keeps breaking. No good getting over you. What's a poor boy to do? Why did you just want to see me cry? Well, I can swing like a spider monkey. I'm like a kangaroo. Hold my breath like a big blue whale. I'm no good at getting over you. For you. What's it boy to do? No matter how you shake it, my heart keeps breaking. No good at getting over you. Getting over you, getting over you, getting over you. One more time for the people. What's a poor boy to do? Why Did you just want to see this fat boy cry? Well, I could swing like a spider monkey. I'm like a kangaroo. Hold my breath like a big blue whale. I'm no good at getting over you. What's a boy do? There's no shaking, my heart keeps breaking. No good at getting over you. Turn it around. No matter how you shake it, my heart keeps breaking. No good at getting over you. No matter how you shake it, my heart keeps breaking. No good at getting over you. Thank you. See you, Dave. We'll talk. And good luck, brother. What?
Big white moon shine through my window. Bring my baby back to me. Big white moon, you're always shining in my favorite memories. Well, she was lovely as a lotus blossom, sweeter than the honey in June. She made love all night under the light of the bright summer moon. She left me in the morning without warning. Cupid's dart stole my heart. Well, she said she had to leave me, but she couldn't hardly stand to go. She had another lover undercover, incognito Chicago. She told me, Mama made her marry money, love you, but it's time to go. Moon, shine through my window. Bring my baby back to me. Big white moon, you're always shining in my favorite memory. Play it pretty now, Jim. 1942, Bombers over Tokyo.
What?
That was kind of what I was thinking about when I wrote that one.
Bombers over Tokyo?
Bombers over Tokyo, South Pacific.
All right, well, here's an interesting factoid. My father was in the South Pacific in World War II.
So was mine.
He,
Bali high.
gonna
That's my
wash
favorite
that
song. Still
man
love that
right
always.
out of my hair. My father captured Tokyo Rose.
Really?
Yeah. He was on I've Got a Secret with Gary Moore in 1958, and that was his
Really?
secret. Yep.
Wow.
How about that, folks? Did we tell you that we have albums for sale? Yeah. She was actually an American citizen. She was. Brought her back, tried her for treason. If you want to know more, see me after the show. This is a song off the album. They still call them albums, don't they? No?
They call them units of exploitation.
This is on my new unit of
Bitter,
exploitation.
table for one. Mr. Bitter, your table's ready. Bitter. You can use that one. I like it. A friend of mine in New York said that when I was complaining. He goes, Bitter, table for one. Mr. Bitter, your table's ready.
I'm not,
Bah. Bah.
but I'm not bitter.
Nobody's bitter. Not with a chord like that.
What if all the borders disappear? What if all the walls came tumbling down? What if all the fences that stood between you and me disappeared without a sound? What if there was no right? What if there was no wrong? What if no voice were e'er afraid to sing? What if every voice sang along? Live a little, give a little, love a little today. Live a little, give a little, love a little today. What if all the what ifs came to be? What would that mean for you and me? It would set us free. What if all the lonely people laughed? What if all the broken hearts were healed? What if all the hopes and dreams were rescued from the trash? What if every truth was revealed? Live a little, give a little, love a little today. Live a little, give a little, love a little today. You got to live a little, give a little, love a little today. Live a little. a little, love a little today. Thank you.
I grew up in Saratoga County, New York, which is north of Albany, and spent a good deal of time there. And when we were kids, we would sometimes go up to Canada to get beer because they had more powerful beer there than we did. And so we would do, we'd go up and get Molson's, but exactly, you know what the deal is. Skunky Molson's. And so I had a lot of adventures up there. I remember one time we were up there and we ended up with some guy chasing me around with a knife. I don't know why. I don't know what I did or anything. But anyway, there was many kind of drunken nights of debauchery, and this is one of them.
Is there a particular key to this song? D. Thanks.
The ladies on St. Catherine Street begging from the corners of the Greystone in the neon cocktail night. And I need one more shot of whiskey and another cigarette before I fade into that cool Canadian night. Somewhere in the distance there's a drunken saxophonist playing standards in an unfamiliar key. And in my slightly skewed perspective, it all seems so damn right. It's just sweet roadhouse perfection in the neon cocktail night. Well, she floats out of the alley just like Jesus on the water. She was higher than a satellite and listing to the right. She had a beauty that would not outlast the innocence of her youth. And she danced to her own music and only spoke the truth. She said her name was Angelique. She came from Quebec City to find a better life and better money for her trade. And maybe a Prince Charming to steal her heart away to a new life in the country and a bright and better day. And we walked along the river as the sky grew light around us. And we made drunken promises we knew we'd never keep. But still we found some comfort inside each other's arms. And for that moment there was nothing but this memory so deep. Well, Montreal, they say, can hold its secrets for forever. But its magic it gives freely to whoever comes her way. And with the rising of the robbers, there's the signs along the way. With the rising of the sun, I became a man that day. And that's the city where Folk Alliance is going to be this year.
They're going to freeze their ass.
You can think about, yeah, sure they are. I'm like, wow, whose idea was it to have Folk Alliance in Montreal in February?
Type in my name, type in It Ain't Automatic, which is the name of this song. automatic, my friend. Gotta take a little action if you want satisfaction, 'cause automatic, my friend. Ain't gonna fall in your lap. Ain't gonna fall in your lap. Wishing that it would don't mean that it should. Ain't gonna fall in your lap. Maybe someday, maybe someday, someday, maybe someday it will. Come one day, you know it's coming one day. You're gonna have to pay that bill. Ain't no pie in the sky. Ain't no pie in the sky. Gotta do a little work, put your hands in the dirt. Ain't gonna fall in the maybe someday, maybe someday, someday, maybe someday it will. Come one day, you know it's coming one day. You're gonna have to pay that bill. Ain't no pie in the sky. Ain't no pie in the sky. Gotta do a little work, put your hands in the dirt. Ain't no pie in the sky. It ain't gonna fall in the lap. It ain't automatic. It ain't automatic.
Big Rock Andy. Big Rock Andy. You gotta have that. All right, I'm gonna try this one.
Hey, thank you all for being here tonight. Seriously. It was really rotten weather out there, and you guys braved it. Okay, it wasn't that rotten, but it was cold.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Don't wanna be your hero, 'cause that zero is too low for me. Don't wanna be your highness, 'cause that money is too low to see. Gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Gotta have something if you wanna be with me. something if you want to be with me. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you want to be with me. Gotta have something if you want to be with me. Gotta have something if you want to be with me. Gotta have something if you want to be with me. Gotta have something. Nice, nice. We ended up with it.
Okay. One more each. Gonna do a song off the record. There.
Do a song off the record.
Hey, what a thought, huh? Mark, what do you want to hear?
Whatever you feel like playing, sir.
Oh, you know what? Forget the record. This was a song that was on a record 40 years ago.
Someone else's record?
No, it's my record. 40 years ago.
Was that your last record 40 years ago?
No, it's my
All right, that's
first
good.
record. No, what do you mean my first one? Anyway. Well, now your world, you're twirling, you're torn again. If you don't want to break, you gotta learn how to bend. You won't see new starts till you see old ends again. Well, now you need, you plead, and you leave again. How can you borrow before you can lend? All your good works, they turn out sin again. And I know could have done better, I know. You didn't want it this way, and I know. You think I'm a liar, I'd be a bigger liar to stay. Well, now you try, you cry, you attempt to fly. You're never quite sure, but you always get by. Feel like a scream, but you come out aside. And I know I could have done better, yes I know. You didn't want it this way, and I know. You think I'm a liar, I'd be a bigger liar to stay. Could have done better, yes I know. You didn't want it this way, and I know. You think I'm a liar, I'd be a bigger liar to stay. Now you try, you cry, you attempt to fly. You're never quite sure, but you always get by. Feel like a scream, come out aside again. Again and again and again. An old song from a long time ago. But y'all don't know that. That's a brand new song. That's on vinyl. Back when that song was recorded, the big question was, do we use virgin vinyl or recycled vinyl? Recycled was cheaper. Wakefield Pressing.
Should I do one more?
Yeah.
Or are we done? Just gonna do an instrumental.
That's scary. Don't try this at home.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being here, folks. Drive safely. Good night.